Greetings friends, today I'm going to show you how to play with college basketball teams in NBA 2K24. And so what we're going to do is go down to MyNBA Eras, then click on MyNBA, and then we're going to go and start a new one here. And then you want to click on the modern era. And then after this loading screen here, you'll see a setup screen where you can go and choose your settings and whatnot for your league. And so the only thing we're going to turn on here is custom roster. So we're going to go ahead and toggle that on. And of course, since it is your league, you can tweak a lot of other stuff as well. But for this video, we're just trying to turn on custom roster. So once that's all set up, what you want to do after that is go to user created roster. And then the file you want to select, as it's still loading here, is 2023-2024 NCAA college rosters by Too Easy Just Quit. And so what this does is that it replaces the NBA players with college players from different schools, so it's pretty cool. And so that's what this does. Now there is this other one here as well, NCAA 2K24 by Drew Curtis 23, but for some reason when you use that one, it doesn't show the college players, it still just shows the NBA players. So I'm not sure what the deal is with that file, but this one does work. So we're gonna go ahead and click on this one here, 2023-2024 NCAA college rosters. And then once that's done, you can go ahead and view the rosters. You can go ahead and view the rosters too here. So, for example, click on here, the Philadelphia 76ers roster, and as you can see, there's no pros here. It's all college players, and it's all Villanova players. So that's how you kind of indicate which team is which, by just going to the roster and clicking on the players and saying, okay, this person's from Villanova, this person from Villanova, etc. And that's how you kind of determine the school they represent. And so we got all the teams selected here, and next we're gonna go to the next page here. This is basically gonna kick off our whole league pretty much here, so we're good to go. We'll just auto generate the rookies here. You could go ahead and download the real draft classes as well, but we're just gonna go ahead and just kind of go with auto generated for the sake of this video here. And so the next thing you want to do is, if you want to get the actual uniforms and the courts and all that stuff, what you want to do is go over to front office, then go to team relocation, and then go down to where it says 2K share team designs. And then you want to download the team designs. And then what you want to do when you're on this page is pull up the search bar, and then go and type in whatever school it is. So the first team we saw was Villanova, so let's go and type Villanova. And then you'll see several options for Villanova after we type this in. And so here's some different options that are made by the community. Everybody's got their own kind of little taste and flares to the courts and the uniforms and stuff like that, but these are all obviously Villanova. So we'll just choose one here. Let's see here. This one looks kind of cool, I guess. So we'll go and choose this. And then you can see the court here and the uniform and all that good stuff. So now, when you go and choose the team that was once the Sixers, now it's gonna look like Villanova. And so that is how this works. And it's gonna take a while to load. So it's gonna take a while to load when you do your first 3 downloads. But after you do your first 3 downloads, and choose to go and download via Wi-Fi, then it'll go faster because through the first 3 times it does it without the Wi-Fi. And so if you have Wi-Fi on, then it'll download much faster after the first 3 teams. So it's kind of weird. I don't know why it's like that, but it's kind of how it is. And so it's gonna go slow for these first 3 options, but you get the gist. And so so that's all you gotta do though. Do that for the rest of the teams here too. So go to the roster, pull up the roster, and then check and see what school they represent. So this is Connecticut, and then you go and just pull that up on the search and go and pull up UConn, and just type in UConn or type in Connecticut itself. But you can just type in UConn, and then they can just that's where most of them come up. So because that does happen too sometimes. If you type in the full Connecticut, like the actual state name, like sometimes it's a little harder to find it. So just search UConn. I would recommend just searching UConn. And besides, that's kind of what they go by anyway. So just search UConn, and you'll find them much faster that way. So, but that's it though. That's how you go and do it. And of course, even if you there's all kinds of schools. Like there's basically almost every school available. So even though the rosters may be for specific schools, feel free to go and do a different uniform. If you want to represent to do a different team or whatnot, feel free. So let's see here. Like, okay, I'm a Northwestern fan. Yes, we do exist. Northwestern fans do exist, ladies and gentlemen. And so let's see here. Let's go to the Bulls. Let's see what their roster looks like. So this roster here is Arkansas. So instead of doing Arkansas, I might say, okay, I'm gonna go and get the Northwestern uniforms, even though it's the Arkansas roster. You can do that, no problem. So let's go ahead and find those Northwestern Wildcats. Let's see here, 2K share team designs, download team designs. By the way, I do like a couple other teams too, but Northwestern's kind of my favorite team though. So let's go search Northwestern. And yes, there are designs for Northwestern, believe it or not. Shout out to the 2K community for acknowledging Northwestern's existence. Alright, so we're gonna go and choose this one here. And then same thing. It's gonna go and show, you know, the uniform and the court and all that type of stuff. Alright, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and start off a game here just for one possession here, just to show you what everything is looking like. And this man is going through the crowd. He's walking through everybody. But it is the Northwestern Wildcats versus the Kansas Jayhawks at the legendary Allen Fieldhouse. Not the official Allen Fieldhouse, but we do have the Allen Fieldhouse floor, and it looks beautiful. So we have that, and Kansas is in their blue uniforms, and the Wildcats are in their purple uniforms. And so yeah, so just kind of showing you what things are looking like here, the aesthetics. You got the advertisement there. You just saw the March Madness advertisement there, so it's a nice little touch and whatnot. And so, but yeah, this is basically how you do it though. So yeah, just download the different uniform designs and the court designs. Well, the combination of the uniform and court designs, and then that's really it, man. So that's how you do it, and that's how you go about getting some college teams onto NBA 2K24 on console. Now on PC you could get mods, but since we're on console, it's a different story. This is the only real way you can go about doing it on console. But you know, it's still, you know, really solid, really well done. Of course, you got some of the NBA stuff that's around too, so it's not like full blown, you know, college. But the floors are there, the uniforms are there, and things like that. So you have some of that feeling. You have some of that college, you know, taste of that college, you know, action, so to speak. So you know, yeah. So you have that. Oh, easy bucket. Boom. There we go. Now I don't know if we'll see a new college basketball game again. I don't know. At least a official, like an NCAA. You know, I don't know. The hope is that, I think a lot of people are hoping, myself included, is that when EA drops the college football game, you hope that the college football game, college football 25, does very, very well on the scores. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe that'll convince 2K to bring back college hoops, since basketball's kind of their forte. They say, okay, well, you guys got football, you guys are big on football, we're big on basketball, so we're gonna go ahead and bring back college hoops to kind of compete. Well, not necessarily compete, because you can't really compete college basketball with football, but college basketball still has an audience. But yeah, so you know, the hope is that, you know, that 2K might get competitive and say, okay, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and bring back college hoops. Or EA, they could go about, you know, making a college basketball game again too, since they're getting back into the college stuff and everything. So it's very possible. And there was one creator who actually pointed it out too, Lily, who's a popular NBA 2K creator and stuff like that. And she had mentioned, like, the Twitter account is not called EA Sports College Football. It's called EA Sports College. So you know, then I thought that was a good catch, because it's not talking about just football specifically. So it's very possible that at least EA might get back into college basketball. But we'll see. Because you gotta keep in mind that they stopped making college basketball games before the whole lawsuit, the NIL stuff and everything else. You know, they stopped making college basketball games long before that. So, you know, apparently they just weren't selling well, or whatever the case was. But maybe companies start to get the itch again. 2K or EA maybe to start to get the itch again for college ball, and maybe we'll see it. Who knows? But in the meantime, you just gotta do workarounds like this. Have workarounds. If you're on PC, get some mods, stuff like that. But if you're on console, do something like this, and that's the best thing you can really do right now. There is a college basketball game that's coming out, but it's not coming out till next year. It's kind of more of a arcade-ish kind of game, but it looks really cool though. But it's called Storm the Court, so that's the only other game that's college-based that's coming out, but that's not coming out till next year. So, and that's an indie title. So, but as far as official like NCAA, type of thing. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? So I think it's all gonna be kind of predicated on how well the college football game does, and if that inspires people to kind of go and do some other stuff or not. So, but that is the deal, and this is how you go about, in the meantime, getting your college basketball fix in NBA 2K. And you just missed that shot. Oh, you get that? Get that? Yo! Alright, make sure to go ahead and watch this next video to learn about this bad habit that is absolutely killing your defense in NBA 2K, and I'll talk to you next time. Peace, adios, sayonara. GhostPanda, out of here.